Biohazard 2.
Hello, and welcome to part 2 of Resident Evil 2 Claire's campaign. And I've got a special guest tonight. Because of the whole Tomb Raider thing, me and Swifty are going to start doing some chat. We're not going to do it in every stream I do, but tonight is going to be a tester to see how well it works for this coming Friday for Tomb Raider. So I'll let Swifty say hello.
Hello!
And I'm now going to boot the game. Right. So, I have cheated a little bit and I have looked into some walkthroughs for this game. So, we're still going to be wandering around aimlessly in Raccoon City Police Station, but I should have a little bit more understanding of where I'm going and what I'm doing. And Swifty's here for moral support.
Yes, because I have no clue what we're doing either.
Okay then, so, right, I know that I've missed the grenade launcher. I also know how to do the bookshelf puzzle in the library, and I know how to open the safe to get some, I think it's acid rounds, I'm not sure. So I'm going to see if I can remember how to get to the stars office.
Gotcha.
And we can get the grenade launcher. I've got to try and remember what the buttons are again. That's the problem with only. Ah, right. I think I'm in the right place. Where's run? No, that's not run. That's run. There we go. Okay, so I believe the stars office is up here, end of the corridor.
Yeah, I know for sure it's upstairs. I think with 3, they actually take out the loading screen because you come back to the police station because you're Jill, and you can just walk up and down the stairs, similar to this right here, without the load screen.
Oh,
Not
right,
100% sure,
right.
but I think so.
Well, that's cool. I mean, Resident Evil 3 is one I haven't played because it's the one I don't own that one. You know, I own every Resident Evil game apart from Resident Evil 3.
It's pretty fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd like to get hold of it, but I know I think it's kind of hard as well, isn't it? Because you know you're constantly being chased down by oh shit, just ran right past it, by the Nemesis, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, is there a tyrant in this at some point, or is that Leon's campaign?
I don't remember.
Because I sent you that link, didn't I, to the fact that they're putting a load of RE 1.5 into the RE2 remake?
Yes. Yeah, and I read that, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. The grenade launcher. I will take it. Cool. So that should make life a little easier. Kills lickers in 2 hits.
Nice.
But yeah, so because I swear there is a tyrant, because in 1.5 the tyrant has a fedora, and apparently they've given the tyrant back his fedora in the remake.
Okay, yeah, I think Mr. X is who
Oh, that's
chases...
it, Mr. X.
Yeah, he chases Claire in the, if you do Leon A, Claire B.
Right.
Yeah, he chases her in that one.
Okay, so now I need to get back to the library. No, thing is, one thing I don't like about this, that I do like about Silent Hill, is this map is not helpful to me at all. Because there's no names on any of the rooms, so
Oh yeah.
you know, it's like, alright, I get that that's you know, the middle is obviously the main, but what about having names on the rooms? That would be kind of helpful, because I don't know what I'm doing and where I am. So I mean, it's just blue squares. I mean, I know you can pick up a map, or have I already picked up the map and this is the map? I can't remember. Yeah. Whereas at least on Silent Hill, you know, they'd scribble on it, you know, what doors are locked, what doors are unlockable, what doors can't be opened, and you know, a few notes here and there. It helps.
It does. I agree with that.
Oh, sorry, I keep pressing that. Right. Thing is, I'm not using the PlayStation pad, I'm using my Saturn pad.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the buttons are going to be kind of...
Well, what I've done is I've got A, B, X, Y as, you know, if you can imagine that as a square. So like A is X, B is circle, X is square, and Y is triangle. And then Z and C are I think left 2 and left and right 2. And
Yeah.
then the shoulder buttons are what the shoulder buttons would normally be
Okay, yeah.
on Resident Evil. So, but the thing is, I mean, you can't fault the Saturn D-pad. It's the best D-pad ever made. And I know it for a fact because I use it for main. And the one game I really suck at the most is one-on-one fighters. And did I open this door?
I think it's blocked from the other side.
No, it's open the other side. I swear you can. Oh right, no, I think I've
Maybe
got to go into the library. See, to open
Gotcha.
that. Like I said, I watched his playthrough today, and I've already forgotten most of it.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying that this load screen here is gone?
I think so. I think they took out a lot of the stair loading tiles because they didn't need them anymore. I'm not 100% sure though.
No. Does
It's been a long time.
most of 3 take place in the There's a box in here, isn't there? I need to. Does most of 3 take place in the police station, or does it take more in the actual city?
I would say the actual city. You do come to the police station to pick up some stuff, and there's like a puzzle you have to do, and there's like a jewel piece or something in the lockers. And what's really cool about 3 also is you can pick up rolls of film and then come back here and actually develop a film, and then it's part of the file list, so you can complete that.
Okay,
But,
cool.
Technically 3 happens a day before this game, so
Oh, it happens the day before.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they were
So
actually happening at the same time.
I thought so too. I think maybe the end of 3 and then or parts of 3, because I think there's like a cut, and then this game kind of happened at the same time. I'd have to go back and replay it.
Yeah. Well, I'll get a hold of it and we'll do it on stream sometime.
Okay. Yeah, that one's... I like it. It's pretty fun. I played that one a lot more than I played this one.
So this is still a diamond key, isn't it? Yep. Tell you the one thing that when it came to Resident Evil 1, the kind of eccentric mansion, it made sense. You know, it's an eccentric guy. He's built this mansion with all his tracks. This is supposed to be a police station.
Yeah.
You know, and apparently the excuse is, oh, the police guy, you know, the commissioner or whatever it is, you know, he's proper eccentric and he's been redecorated with all his bribe money or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, but it's a police station. It still needs to have some functionality to it, surely. Is the library in here? No, it's.
I think that's upstairs.
Is the library upstairs?
I can't remember right now.
No, I can't.
I know that's the
I know I'm heading back to the lobby at the moment.
the room with the fireplace eventually.
I've done the fireplace.
And then this goes back to somewhere.
This goes back.
Maybe in the entrance?
Yeah. Oh, this is where you fight the liquor. Oh, you know, I said the guy, he came in behind the liquor. I was wrong. He came here, and as the liquor was fighting him, he ran round it and then out. And then when he came back, the liquor was still facing the back, so he just killed it with the grenade launcher.
Yeah, definitely a lot easier.
Well, yeah. It only takes 2 hits with a grenade launcher, and they're dead.
I know you can come back here with like a wire or something and close those shutters at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, I just don't know where we get the wire from. Okay, so...
That was the room with the crank, I think. Or had the crank.
Yeah, I've got the crank.
Okay.
You've got to use it in the clock room or something.
Okay.
But,
yeah, that's upstairs, yeah. I don't think you have access to that yet.
I can get upstairs because I've turned on the shortcut in here.
Okay.
Because I've got the ladder.
Yeah, that's right.
I swear I dropped the ladder. So the library's not through here then.
I think it's actually a level above.
Okay, well we can access that. So Oh.
I would.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's that door over there.
Oh, on my left or my right?
Like the one you can see up top, right there, right before you clicked. Will you climb the ladder? Yes. Up top, that one, kind of in the background.
Okay,
I think that's.
right. I
to
know
the
how
left,
much
yeah.
of a. You just saw me climb the ladder.
Yeah.
So the delay is about 3 to 5 seconds.
Better than like 30.
Yeah, absolutely. In here, do you think?
I think it's there. I think.
I said, because the map's not going in at all. Yeah, awesome. At least you know where we're going. Okay, and one thing I know when I came in here, I totally didn't even notice that there's a fucking staircase here.
There's also a red herb behind you. Well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I see it on the table. God.
Mhm.
Yeah, no way, I didn't even notice that until you said. Fucking hell. Oh look, it even stands out properly, yeah. Ugh. You can tell I'm all Silent Hill all day, every day. Right, okay, so let me go up here. Don't need to go through the door yet. Oh. Oh no!
Yeah, I think you have to. Yeah, that has to happen.
Yeah, it's alright though, she's tough. Right. And then we open. Yes. Okay, cool. And then the solution is bookshelf 2 to the right. And bookshelf 1 to the right. Ta-da!
Not that bad.
Yeah. Totally cheated, but whatever. Right, and the serpent stone. That's the sort of thing you find in a police station, isn't it?
Yeah, everywhere.
Right. Okay, cool. Now, oops. We'll go through that door, and I believe there's a liquor through this door. So we shall grenade it to death. Oh, I didn't pick up my flame rounds, did I? What a noob. Alright, well, it should be alright. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Ah, damn it. Not quick enough. But hey, dead anyway, so that's good. Right.
Definitely saves a lot of headache to have a grenade launcher.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, but I'm not sure what I'm about to fight in here, so... Oh! That. Yeah. And then that. Ah, clock room. Right, I can get rid of the crank. That stock sound. You hear it in so many things. I've heard it in movies. Right, cool. Now I'm not actually sure what's up these stairs. Because like I said, I only took a quick look. I didn't want to go, oh yeah, right, I've watched the walkthrough now, I know exactly what to do everywhere. I still wanted to be surprised by things.
Yeah.
So let's get surprised by what's up here. But do you think if I did? Go on.
Oh, as I said, I know there's a chute up here that you could use during the Mr. X kind of playthrough. You can make a quick getaway that way, but since it's a different kind of scenario, yeah, that right there opens.
So is that the serpent plate, is it?
I'm not sure.
Let's try it.
I think you have to.
Nope. Okay then, so I need a different plate for that door. Fair enough.
I think you have to use a cog, maybe? I don't remember. I know you can get this to work. I just don't remember what you have to do.
Yeah, no worries. Right, well I need to get back to the safe because I know what the combination is for the safe, but for the life of me I cannot remember where the safe is.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's where all the desks are. Apparently this is the entire police station and there's all of 8 desks in it.
Then I think downstairs.
Yeah. What's further down?
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's further
So
down?
when you
Oh, nothing. Okay.
go down the ladder, go all the way down to the bottom floor, and then go left, and then the first door
Okay.
should be the room you're talking about.
Right, cool. Well, we want to go this way. I think it's this way. Oh, there's the ladder. I will go down. I love all these load screens. I think they're awesome. So it's a real nice way of making a load screen interesting.
I agree, and it really pumps up the tension, especially the first time you ever play it. You're just like, oh my god, I don't want to open this door.
Oh, that's where the lieutenant is, isn't it?
Okay, then yeah, that's the. You can get there a back way, but I can't remember how.
Okay, so it's not that double. Is it those double doors, or is it the other side?
Maybe the other side?
Yeah, because we just
I
come
feel like
from
that would.
there, haven't we?
Yeah, and plus I feel like that would be too easy.
Yeah. I swear I've been round this side, because that's where we met Leon, wasn't it? And we... Oh no, that was the other way. God, there's a lot of them in here. Holy shit, we'll come back. Christ, they were having a party in there, I think.
I think that's where the majority of them are.
Yeah.
I guess.
No, I guess we're gonna go this way and find another way around. Right, actually I can pick up the flame rounds now as well, can't I? I think what I'll do is I'll put these herbs in here. Oops. And since I don't know what to do with that yet, we'll put that in there as well. And we shall take a first aid spray. Just for kicks. Cool.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. And reload that gun. Lovely.
That desk, I don't know if you've opened it already.
Desk.
Yeah, the one you pass right before you turn the corner to go into this hallway. I don't know if it's locked or not. That could be Resident Evil 3 I'm thinking of.
I think
You have to have the lockpick, I think.
the head is missing. It's been twisted off, but there we go. Yeah, he's got bloody pistols on him. Pistols. He's got bullets for the pistol on it.
Clips.
Yeah, that's what I meant. This door you're talking about.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know. There's a delay.
No, it's not this door. This door leads back to the filing cabinet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the one you actually just came through.
Oh, the desk. Oh, right, the actual lobby. Have I opened that desk? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let's go find out.
Because I think in the third one also you can pick up different gun parts and gunpowder. They're adding in the remake some elements from 3 where if you pick up gunpowder you can actually make your own bullets.
Yeah.
And in 3 you could make all kinds of stuff besides just handgun bullets. But yeah, that desk right there, I don't know if...
Yeah, I've just done it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a first aid spray.
Alright.
Cool.
I knew there was something somewhere.
Alright, well, I'll go and drop that in the box. It's in the box. No, well, the Resident Evil 2 Remake is using the RE7 engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the inventory system is the same as it was in RE7.
I don't know. I've heard it's a limited system. Like, I think it's similar where it's going to be a limited inventory system at first and then you can upgrade it maybe. I don't know if it'll be through the same means as this where you pick up that extra like side packet thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, again, I've only seen it in the demo, and I guess all those things are up for change, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I'm wondering how much of the game is actually complete, because all they've really shown you is the intro. Well, I've actually played more than what's available on that demo they showed at E3 now, haven't I?
Yeah. I know, and they haven't really shown any of Claire's either.
They've shown
showed
nothing of Claire, as far as I know.
Yeah, just that in the trailer, the cutscene of her talking to Sherry, I think, is the only thing, really. So, I don't know, I'd like to see some of her gameplay and some of her interactions, because she meets some people that Leon doesn't meet, unless you obviously play it backwards.
No, apparently they've changed that. Yeah, the A-B scenario thing isn't in it anymore.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly what they said, but they said they wanted to streamline the game a bit more, so rather than it being ABBA and that second playthrough kind of dragging, they've made it so the campaign's pretty similar between both, so it's just kind of like a choice of who do you want to play as in the campaign, rather than everyone
swapping.
Yeah, rather than they've got different parts to their campaign. At least that's what I took from it. Is the safe here? No, this is where the fireplace is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've done this room.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see more besides just what looks like the first 10 minutes of the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, when's it coming out? January?
January 29th, I think, because it and I think Kingdom Hearts 3 are coming out on the same day, supposedly.
Really?
So, yeah.
Christ, they're two pretty big things. I mean, that's basically Capcom and Square fucking facing off against each other, isn't it?
Pretty much.
That's weird. You'd think one of them would either extend or delay.
They might. I've also seen people say that the RE2 remake will come out earlier, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know, I think that's people just getting overzealous thinking that demo was showing a finished game.
Yeah.
That demo was, though it was a linear section, that was still a vertical slice. You know, I think there's still a lot that they want to do and need to do to the game to get it ready for launch.
I would definitely rather them take their time and not rush it out, because...
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, last thing you want is it coming out and then having a fucking 6 gig day one patch.
Yeah. Nobody wants that.
Right. Now, this is where I was thinking of going, so... Because this is where we met Leon.
Yeah.
Now, he came from down here. I didn't go down here, so what's down here?
There's some... I think there's bullets if you examine the...
On the cupboard.
I think.
Yep. You were right.
Yeah, I can remember little chunks of things because, well, when you're running low on stuff, you kind of remember.
And I can't get through there.
I think this door leads... Oh my gosh, where does that lead to? I can't remember. It's somewhere you can't access, even though the door on the other side doesn't look anything similar to that door.
You know what I said? I said I'll go to the box and pick up flame rounds. Did I pick up flame rounds?
That table with the vase, I think it also opens like that desk did with
Yeah,
lockpick.
I've already done that. That's where I got the flame rounds.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And that leads us back here.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. How the bloody hell do I get to the office where the save is?
There's another door up the ladder. If you go right, there's a door over there. Have you been that way? I can't remember.
I must have done. But yes, I haven't been there just now, but I have been that way, so it must be that way.
Because I know there's a
Well,
fire
it's cool because
escape.
this is where I need to be anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Then just go across. Because I know there's a fire escape you can get from top to bottom levels with avoiding having to come all the way back around. I really wish they would add a stomp mechanic. That would save so much time.
Oh, what? Sorry?
I said I wish they would add a stomp mechanic. Because you can't tell me if you were fighting zombies, you wouldn't just smash their head in at any opportunity.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yeah, a stomp mechanic, yeah, absolutely. Sort of Isaac Clarke.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's exactly what somebody would do.
Well, you kind of do have one, don't you, with Claire, but you've got to get bitten for it to activate.
Yeah. I don't know if she stomps or if she kicks the head
She
off.
boots
I
the
can't
head
remember.
off.
Yeah.
Right, well, it's not a box, so I can get the flame rounds I keep banging on about. Right, where are they? There they are. There we go. Lovely. So I don't know what Leon does. Does Leon boot the head off as well?
I can't remember. I think he might stomp. I feel like they give the females animation of a kick, where
Right.
the men, I think, stomp.
Right.
Because I feel like Chris also stomped heads in the first RE game. I don't know, it's been a long time since I played that one.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Well, I was just thinking when I do, as I want to do RE1, but I'm not sure which one to do because now there's basically, well, technically there's now 3 versions, isn't there? Because you've got the PlayStation 1, GameCube, and then technically the PC remake is also slightly different as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they've added a few things. This is where I fought the crows, wasn't it? So what's in here?
Yeah. There's also there's another room, I think, that is...
Oh, this takes me down. Oh yeah, I know. I've been down here and got whatever was down there, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, there's a room that opened up now because you put the fire out. Because
Yeah.
you weren't able to get to it. And I can't remember... I think it's in that hallway right before you actually come into this hallway right here with the crows. It's back.
Hold on. Right, well I'll go there and say I just want to try and find the bloody...
Yeah, you're fine.
Is that crow going to have a go at me? Well, it doesn't matter now. Oh, Claire. Ah, it's dead. Right. Don't like shooting birds, but that's why they give me a choice. So. Where the hell am I now? Alright, this is where I put out the fire. So it must be below me then.
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
Did you go to the,
What's down here then?
I guess guard shack? Yeah, it's that way.
Is the guard shack this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to the guard shack.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
can't
I accidentally
remember.
opened the door and let 2 more zombies in from outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I've done that. put the fire out. See,
So then you have it.
I've made progress, but I just don't know where I've made the progress to.
Yeah.
Come on,
There were bullets in the helicopter if you examined it.
Yeah, I think I picked them up because that's what I kept saying. I was like,
Okay.
seriously, I put a fire out just to get handgun bullets?
Yep, I do remember that. Yeah, I think you actually I'm not gonna say unlocked, but Chief Iron's office is now available.
Oh, the taxidermist guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The eccentric police chief.
The guy that's made this police station into a Resident Evil style mansion.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so what's down here then? So I thought this was leading to the guard room, but it doesn't. This is another environment.
I'm not sure. I mean, I know it goes back down, but I don't remember where to.
Well, there's a couple of herbs. I might as well pick them up since I'm here. I think I've got inventory space for them.
This might take you all the way back around to the room with the desks.
All right. Cool. Right. Well, let's find out. Yes. Yeah, where I want him. That zombie looks rather suspicious.
I don't think he's dead.
He's dead. Right, this is where I wanted to be. Cool, so I've killed all the zombies in here. I couldn't open the safe, I didn't know what the safe was. But I do now because I've cheated. And it is 2236. Ta-da! I will take the acid rounds. What's this? Ah, there's the map.
Oh, okay. I thought you already had the map, didn't we?
Well,
pick something up?
well
Maybe
I've got a digital map. Does this mean I've now got an actual map that makes sense?
Maybe. I don't remember.
No, it's still just blue and. But now I've got the full floor plan. Still doesn't help me. You know, I've been made soft by Silent Hill maps.
You can go in the rooms with the green. I know the green flashing doors because those are open to you.
Yeah, that's right. They weren't flashing doors. This is all new. So, is there a legend? Because what's pink doors?
I think that requires a special key. Is that the diamond key one?
I don't know, because there's two pink doors, a red door.
Yeah, red's for sure locked, but I don't know how to unlock it.
And then green doors. That's not showing me anything because I guess I'm not on that floor. Insane. Okay. Right.
Yeah, and the yellow just means it's already open, and green is now accessible, or something like that.
Okay. Awesome camera angle. Right. So.
If you go back the way you came in and then cut a left, there's a door there, but I don't know if you have a key to unlock it. I think it was locked. Not 100% sure.
Yeah, it's locked.
Okay.
There's a heart key.
Gotcha. I think that takes you to the parking garage, maybe?
Okay. It does
Like
say
the sewer or
it
something.
does say exit. So where do the double doors here take me then? Ah, sorry, Claire.
Back out to the main entrance, main hallway, pretty sure. With like the computer and all that stuff. Maybe? Could be 100% wrong.
Oh right, yeah, into this corridor where everyone is.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we could have just came in and
Yeah,
just zipped over there.
yeah. Whereas I decided to take the scenic route. Okay then, I don't know. I suppose we've got to go that way because I don't know. Because surely that way is going to lead to Mr. Taxidermy, right?
If you'll go be the fastest route, you could probably take the emergency stairs up, go right, go in that door, and then I can't remember if it's that first hallway or second hallway.
Okay, well,
Go left towards the camera angle, and then it's a new hallway opens up, and you just follow that all the way down.
okay, you're gonna have to say that all again. So go right from the stairs.
Yeah, go right, and then go into that door. And then I'll have to see where that is, and then let you know from there where to go. Blah blah blah. Can't talk.
Okay, well I'm back in the safe rooms. I'm just gonna drop some stuff off.
Okay.
'Cause I don't think
Yeah,
we don't need the acid rounds at the moment, do we? And there we go, lovely. Right, so there's only one door here, so take that door.
Yes. And then I think you'll be in the hallway you need to be in.
Yeah, well I'm in a hallway.
Okay, so come towards the camera.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Because when you put the fire out, it obviously travels down here, and eventually you'll get some C4 or something, and you'll blow up the door, and it'll let you into that. But otherwise, I think there's another room on the side.
So
Maybe you can get in right now.
did he just
Never mind.
kill the secretary? Is that what he just did?
I think, yeah, and I think it's the mayor's daughter, actually.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think
Yeah.
he just murdered her, and he's like, "Oh, she was dead. Boo-hoo."
Yeah.
Like, no,
Okay.
you're just crazy.
Ooh.
If you check the giant pot, I think there's something inside it.
Okay. Well, I finally got the diamond key, so that's progress.
Also, I'd probably ready your grenade launcher, because I think a liquor drops in through that glass ceiling when you go to leave. Yo, it's Radar! What up?
Hey Radar, how's it going? An armored, yeah, because this is the sort of thing you find in a police station. You know, I mean, I can't get into the local police station without having to navigate through all the Greek and Roman statues.
Also-
The brave revise with 2 lights. Oh, he wants the diamond eyes, does he?
The red rubies or the jewels.
Sorry,
Yeah.
diamonds, not diamonds at all. But yeah, that's where I need to bring those. Okay.
Yep.
Oh right, yeah, because that camera angle's not anomalous. Oh, I guess he doesn't come in until I put the diamonds. I'm gonna keep calling them diamonds.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Ah, wicked. Some more ribbons. Yeah, Raider, we're testing our chat facility because when we're doing Tomb Raider on Friday, it's going to be a damn sight easier if Swifty's in chat with me rather than in text chat with me, so I stand around like a noob for 30 minutes while she tells me what to do.
Pretty much.
Right, is this all just that useless shit? Yeah, okay, right. Is this something, or is it just a graphic? Okay. So what does it say here? Door is broken, I can't go any further, there's no choice but to take out the wall. Right.
I'm not really sure where you get the explosives
So that's
from.
so I need explosives there so I can go see Mr. Taxidermy. Right, okay. So what was this door? That's the idea, Radar, for sure.
Hope so.
I don't need a grenade launcher equipped at the moment, do I?
I think this is just the crow hallway again.
Is it?
If you go back,
Oh, right.
and go into the door you saw on your right. That takes you back into the chest room, or whatever you want to call it, where you can pick up the rubies.
Ah, yes, of course. The safe room, that's what I always call it.
Yeah. I think that's what they all are called.
I don't know, maybe. I just remember when I was at college, there was this guy who was doing the same course as my girlfriend at the time. He was obsessed with Resident Evil. I mean, so obsessed that the only conversation I ever had with him over the year of talking to him was about Resident Evil, because that's all he talked about. He literally talked about nothing else. Didn't matter where you were, what time of the day. The only thing he wanted to talk about was how awesome Resident Evil was.
That's a fan.
Yeah. That's an obsession. Right, put them in there. Let's grab those. Ugh, do that every time. That. God, it's bloody sensitive. Right, excellent. Hey, I'm flawlessly deaf. Unfortunately, you're not gonna hear what we're saying.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. I also have the chat option up,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm not sure if Mrs. Mum will be joining us tonight.
I don't know, she's been pretty busy.
She is very busy at the moment, yeah. Well, she's getting ready to move to Chicago, isn't she?
Yep. The Windy City.
Yeah.
It really is as windy as you think.
Yeah, good. Well, then, if you ever go to Leicester, I'm not sure why you would, but if you ever go to Leicester, that's pretty much the same. The wind never stops blowing in Leicester. It's like the UK's version of the Windy City.
It's
Right.
cold too. I don't know if it's cold in Leicester, but
Yeah. Right, so what are you on about? Yeah, an almond stone statue. The stand reads surrounds brave eyes with two lights. Yeah. So.
I think you have to put them in those female busts.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd just stick him in his eyes. Ah, right. A woman released.
I think that's an RE1.
I wouldn't have even known they were actually part of the puzzle unless you'd have said something, because they just look like part of the rendered background. I think that's the problem. Rendered backgrounds look gorgeous, but they sometimes confuse me as to what's actually interactable and what's not.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
You know,
eventually you just get to where you click on everything.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. Right, there we go.
Can't say I've ever heard of that.
What are we talking about?
America's Army. I'm flawlessly deaf. Just, gosh, I cannot talk. He just got finished with it, and I was just like, I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know what that is. Will you take blue stone? I will take blue stone. You've taken blue stone. I've taken blue stone.
I'm not sure, Radar. I mean, we've only been once because we wanted to get deep dish pizza, and apparently Chicago is the place for that. It literally drove all the way there for pizza.
I don't know, I've still not been attacked by a lickage. Do you think because I'm playing on easy or something?
Maybe not.
Because,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm never going to need to come back to this room, am I? Because that's the puzzle done.
Yeah. So I guess because you're on easy, it didn't do it.
Yeah, maybe.
'Cause I don't- Unless, you might have to come back and put something in his chest, but I don't know. That could be a different scenario.
Alright, let me just click on him again there in case she says something about his gaping chest wound. Just says nothing inside. Okay.
Don't remember.
Right. No worries. You know more than me and I know nothing. Right. Okay, well I've got half a blue stone.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the rest is. But yeah, Radar. I don't know why it's called the Windy City. I just know we went there and it was windy as crap and cold Didn't bring a jacket because it was summer.
Yeah, I just thought it was called the Windy City, just literally because of the weather. But I mean, Chicago, that's pretty much where like the mafia was and that in the 30s, right?
Yeah.
So I can understand it kind of maybe being related to that. Okay, well, I've got the diamond key, so we might as well go open some diamond doors.
Yes, I know where a couple are.
I know where one is.
Well, I say a couple. I know where the one is over there by the stairwell near the photography room.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Which is down, is it down the ladder or is it across the hall? It's down the ladder, isn't it? Yeah, because it's on the first floor. Yeah, because it's by the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's easy to get this stuff mixed up.
Oh, it's the game made by the army. I have heard of that game. They kind of use it as a recruitment's the wrong word. They use it as sort of like a training simulator.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard of that before. But I don't exactly play those kind of games.
No. No, I mean I play a lot of first-person shooters, but I don't play like the Armour series and stuff like that, which is like super simulation. I tend to just play, fake, shall we say. BioShock and Syndicate and stuff like that. Doom and Quake.
They're making the second Doom.
Yes.
Looks pretty good.
Well, all they're showing is the trailer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
true. But it is basically Hell on Earth, which is Doom 2.
2, yeah.
Anyway, so that's not. Not sure. I'm falsely deaf. I think she's busy, mate. Oh, it's through this door, isn't it?
I can kind of agree with that radar.
What are we agreeing with? I can't separate Resi 1 and 2. Resi 2 is a superior game of food, but the original is a hallmark in gaming. I agree.
I think the first one's still my favorite.
I mean, out of play. Oh, I'll put it this way. Maybe it was back in the day, but when I first played Resident Evil 1, I played it for maybe, I don't know, 3 hours straight the first time I ever played it. It was the first game ever to give me nightmares. And not nightmares about the game, just gave me night terrors, if you know what I mean. And I was like, no way, that game just gave me fucking nightmares. And I think out of the first one and this one, I'll come back. The first one I think is actually scarier. I'm not saying this game's not scary, but I don't know. I think it being set in a police station sort of normalizes it a little bit, where it's like a freaky scary mansion. It makes it scarier. I don't know, maybe the sound design is different, I'm not sure, but I do find the first one a bit more terrifying than what I'm playing right now. Not to say that I'm not liking it, because I am, but we're gonna go and grenade these fuckers. Because Mama's got a brand new bag. Ah, you son of a bitch. I haven't killed all of them, I've killed most of them, so that's good. Oh, I've got one left. Okay, fine. Oh, what? Oh, fuck. Here we go again with the everyone's gonna get a fucking bite. God damn it.
No, well, there goes the head kick we talked about.
Yeah. Back up. Caution, I should be alright for the minute. I shot a grenade at him and it didn't even fucking stop him because it exploded on the fucking wall. I can't see. Oh, he is bleeding. There we go. Right. Fucking wankers. Right, anyway. Ah, Jesus. Hello. I'm talking about not being scared. I've just nearly been eaten. Yeah, get down with your bad self. Right.
I don't know if it's in this one or in 3, where after you take so much damage, like they get slower as well. Like they get that limp walk.
I think
Maybe it's in all of them.
3. Apparently, in 1.5, you actually had physical damage, and they're bringing that back for the remake.
Yeah, I read that. Like, ooh, that's exciting. Unless it's gonna be stupid, like the 3rd birthday, where your clothes just get ripped.
Oh, that's yeah, but you know why your clothes got ripped in 3rd birthday. I mean, that game was pretty much by. I swear it was by the guy that did all the boob physics for Dead or Alive and that. You know, he really does like adding sex into pretty much everything he does. Though not anymore, because obviously they've removed all the boob physics for Dead or Alive 6. So I found some film. No idea what I need it for.
You can go into the dark room,
Oh,
get
right.
it developed.
Ah, okay.
I don't remember what for.
No, well,
Could just be
I saw him
file.
twitch. He's twitching.
I think he's dead.
Where's he fucking twitching? Oh,
You can actually leave and then come back, and if there's one, well, if they're not dead, obviously they'll still be in the floor. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can check some of these, and they'll have stuff in them.
yeah, I'm just doing what you said. I'm just rubbing up against things. What's this? Oh, I found the C4.
Nice. Can't hold it, but
Well, I
know
think
where it
what I'll
is.
do is save having to come back. We'll do that, which is probably a waste of a first aid spray, but
so you could have loaded the flame rounds into your grenade launcher.
ah, didn't even think of that.
Okay.
All I need now to destroy the wall behind being blocked by the helicopter is
I think you need a
a detonator. Right.
Don't remember where you picked that up either.
It's with Hans Gruber, isn't it? Right, what's through here then?
I think this loops back around.
Does this take me
to-
back into the main hallway? Lobby?
Yeah.
No. I don't know where I am. But I will grab that.
Okay, so this is where you meet Marvin the first time. Well, as Leon. No,
Oh
I
no.
guess it's Claire too.
Yeah, no, I've already met him once. Because he pointed a gun at me and told me to go.
Yeah.
Now I guess he's zombified himself, has he? I like the
I
way
think
that
he
the water...
turns.
Nothing suspicious. That water fountain looks like it's got blood in it. I'd say that was suspicious. I'm gonna go
It
in
was
there.
Kool-Aid the whole time.
Yeah. Oh look, there's Leon's welcome party, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah, I like they kept that one in the remake too. There's a little banner that says "Welcome Leon" at the top. If you pay attention,
Right.
I was like, "Aha, that's funny," because they were gonna have a little party for him, and it got wrecked.
Yeah. Memo to Leon. To Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as a part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all the guys at the RPD. I've filed it so I can tell Leon.
Hey, by the way, I picked this note up for
Yeah. Oh, I will. Thank you. Alright, we might as well go and see our poor friend Marvin, because he's now a villain. So I'm just rubbing up against everything. Right. Well, you managed to get in here, Marv. Whoa, that's wicked. PS1 for the win. You know, Marv, you could have shot yourself.
It's too easy. You gotta waste ammo on this dude. Oh, and I think the detonator is actually on the desk.
Yeah, I think that's what that was. He's not dead yet, though. Oh, he is. You know, Marv, you had a gun. You could have done the honourable thing. Damn it. There's nothing I can get rid of. Right, well, at least I know where it is. Nothing up there like ink ribbons or bullets or any other craziness. And nothing around here. Okay. Alright, well, see you later, Marv. So I wonder if they're gonna, cause yes, in Resident Evil 1.5, Marv actually survives.
I think so.
Yeah, he was gonna survive till the end, but obviously they changed that.
Well, the way he looked in the demo for the remake,
I'd say he's not gonna survive.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it.
That's a pretty nasty bite he's got on the side of his body. Right. So let's put them in there. Are we going towards the? Oh, no, no, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, no, cancel. I'll keep that green herb. Just thinking, might as well get rid of this film reel before I actually go grab the detonator because it's just next door, and then I'm gonna go do this film reel, so that's done. Not that I know what the film is. The film reel like a code or something?
I don't know.
Do you reckon
I
it's the
can't
code
remember
for the
if
safe that I cheated?
It might be. I never got to play that one, Radar.
What are we talking
I
about?
heard it was fun. Resident Evil Survivor.
No, I didn't get to play. That's the gun one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never got to play that one either. I have played the gun ones on the Wii. What is it? Resident Evil Redemption, or is that the movie?
I think that's the movie.
Yeah.
There's Dark Side Chronicles.
That's it. Dark
and then
Side
there's,
Chronicles and
Umbrella.
Umbrella
Umbrella.
Chronicles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I've played both of them. They're a lot of fun.
They really are. Yeah, and they're nice two-player games too.
Yeah. And also, I mean, a lot of these old games, like the cutscenes, were redone and stuff, weren't they? So they all look a lot sharper. But yeah, I was looking at the redesigns again, and I think the one that's really changed the most is Claire. They've completely redesigned her. She doesn't look anything like she has done in any sort of iteration of herself up to this point.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And I think they've probably done that because she's a Redfield, isn't she? I mean, look what they've done to Chris.
Yeah, I guess maybe we were trying to make her match new Chris a little more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris has gone through that many different changes anyway. I mean, look at him
A
from
bunch.
RE1 to RE5, for example.
Yeah, I know. Way different. Well, I think after, because RE1 up to, I think, Code Veronica, you kind of see, like, okay, yeah, I could see how this rendition
Oh, that's
would match.
right. He's in Code Veronica, isn't he? I forgot about that.
Yeah. And then when they did 5, it's just like this big buff.
Yeah, someone's been
punch
hitting.
holders.
Someone's been hitting the steroids. You know. Just wonder why they suddenly decided to turn him into the Hulk.
Yeah. Which I had a lot of fun playing 5. I think that's a fun 2-player game.
We had fun playing 6 up until Chris's campaign. In fact, we did Leon and Helena's campaign. We did Sherry and I can't remember his name. Jake. We did that one. And then we got up to the bit where you're running up the infinite staircase with that thing chasing you with Chris and his boyfriend. I can't remember the guy's name. Pierce. And we just kept dying.
Yeah.
There was just something that, you know, no matter how fast we ran or how quick we did the quick times, we just kept dying. And I think on the 9th time we died, we're obviously when I've had enough of this and turned it off. And we never got to finish it. And obviously we didn't try Ada's campaign, whereas Ada in just faceless man.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I had fun playing 6 too, but that's definitely designed for 2-player, because there's a lot of times if you just played single, like you couldn't get to certain places or anything, like secrets and stuff. I don't know, they just kind of, I think they had grand ambitions for 6 and it didn't pan out.
I don't know what they were thinking with 6. I still think they got the wrong impression that the films were popular. Because 5 and 6, especially 6, really do feel like they spent a week watching those crappy Anderson movies and thinking, oh, this is what people want in our Resident Evil games, and then just tried to replicate that as a game, which is what they did, which is why it sucks, you know, because those movies are fucking awful. The first one's alright if you switch your brain off. But they just get, I mean, the second one is terrible. And then however they managed it, they managed to get worse and worse as it goes on. Alright, so it's just a picture of is that the T virus or is that the G virus that puts eyes in limbs?
Oh, I don't know if you did it. I don't think you did. If you examine the star, Wesker's desk in the stars room, I think 30, 40, 50 times, you just keep examining it, you'll get an Easter egg picture of Rebecca in like her high school basketball uniform or something.
Really?
It's really weird.
Okay, well, we'll head over there now and do that. Why not? Okay, and so that's Code G human body experiment. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I filed it. Right, splendid. Okay, let's head over to Wesker's desk and see him perving over Rebecca. Actually, you know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't saved it yet, so it might be worth grabbing an ink ribbon. I don't want to...
Yeah, there's a fan speculation about the Wesker having Rebecca's picture and some stuff.
Yeah, I bet. I mean,
it's just
I know he's a bad guy, but you know, I didn't think they were going to turn him into a fucking, you know, salaryman molester rapist that you meet on the subway train in every Japanese hentai going.
Which technically, he's dead. Yeah, in these, the first one, second one, I think up till Code Veronica, they had killed Wesker off, and then they brought him back.
So is that not Wesker then in 5?
That's him. Yeah, because like, especially since they did the RE1 remake, it kind of shows how he survived, because you think he's dead.
Yeah.
But he injects himself with that weird, it's not the G, it's that one that they came up with after G.
Alright, and then he becomes Neo from the Matrix.
Exactly. So that's why he's all like, I don't know, super human.
Oh, Mrs. Mum is here. I didn't realise.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I should have said something.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's the problem. Is it's really hard to keep up on chat sometimes.
I'm sure, yeah, playing this and streaming, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and talking to you as well. So I've got even
Yeah.
more distractions now. Right. Where am I going? I'm going to the stars.
Yeah.
Stars. And I mean, I think the worst thing about the Resident Evil movies was they just invented an entirely new character to run it, even though they had that many. They had a pick of nearly what? Is it
Oh my
4
gosh.
female characters they could have used?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like, I mean, one thing I will say about Resident Evil, it's not bereft of female protagonists. You know?
Yeah.
And what do? They make up a character that's really shit and give it to one of the worst actresses ever conceived. Right, where...
I think Mia Jovovich should have gotten an Oscar.
She should have got fucking dropped instantly. Right, which one's Wesker's desk then?
If you go, let's see. The one in front of the stars logo, the big one.
This one.
Yes. I think you have to be on the other side, like behind, near the chair or something. You also examine the stars photo of everybody, and I think she makes a comment about Chris.
It's trash, someone must have searched the desk.
Yeah, you just keep clicking that over and over, and then eventually she'll find the Rebecca picture, and you're just like, what? But yeah, it's a bunch. And
Yeah.
I would have never thought to have done this. I found it, well, way, way later on by just looking stuff up online and people talking about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I've actually seen this picture. She looks... Is it a school uniform or is it a gym uniform?
It might be a gym uniform. I just know she looks like she's still in high school. Which
Yeah.
I know she's 18 when she joins the Stars. She's the youngest Stars member. But still weird to have.
Oh. I found the film.
Da, 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 da. I thought it was just a picture, not a film.
I guess... Yeah, that makes it even weirder.
Yeah, it's not even developed.
It's undeveloped film. So
Ah.
does that mean he went scouting at the local Raccoon High School?
Cruising for chicks.
Yeah, cruising for jailbait. Right,
my
let's head back and develop this. Come on, Claire, get to the door. There we go. This way.
Which the RE Facebook page shared, I think, stills from the gameplay and talked about like different stuff and made mention of Rebecca's picture. I'm just like, oh my god, are you seriously gonna put that in there?
Oh, well, they've put it in the remake, have they?
I don't know. They just kind of mentioned it. It could have just been sort of like a little nod to the old one. I don't know. It would be
you know,
hilarious and really weird. if
I
they
mean,
did.
they are Japanese, you know, and unlike the West, the Japanese have absolutely no problem with, you know, sex and sexualization.
True.
Oh, sorry. Again, keep thinking I'm playing bloody Silent Hill. Right. Use it. Hey! Yeah, it is. It's a gym picture.
Mhm.
And she looks like a boy.
Yeah, I know. That's all. That's all there is.
Yeah, so an entire roll of film for that one picture when she was out playing basketball, doing her best fucking Ryu impression. So I don't remember, she doesn't wear a headband in the game, does she?
She wears a bandana, and it's folded like that and sort of tied in the back.
Oh, right. Oh, I know where I'm getting confused. I'm thinking of That's who you play in Zero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I swear she doesn't wear the bandana in Zero, does she? I swear she's just got...
I don't think she does. She
No.
just has like a choker necklace. But yeah, I think the bandana is just... Yeah, I think in the remake of 1, and then with 0, she doesn't wear one, but in the old PlayStation 1 game, she
does.
has a bandana because...
Yeah, she has. She's got it.
Why not?
She's even got it in the movie intro at the start, actually, now if I remember correctly.
She tightens it up, and
Yeah.
then I think she puts her hands on her hips or something.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I refused to buy RE1 in the UK, is because that movie is censored.
Really?
Yeah, the bit where it cuts, you know, where at first it's all in black and white rather than colour. The bit where Matey Boy finds the ripped off hand and then gets eaten by the dogs, that's cut down.
Wow.
And the bit where it cuts to like the character profiles and it's just like Chris Redfield, and you see him take a cigarette and light it. Well, he's doing that, but they put a picture of him over the top so you can't see him smoking the cigarette.
What?
Yeah, I know. And it was like,
Okay.
you know, because I was all up for buying it, and I was like, hold on a minute, I'm not buying something that's fucking censored. It pisses me off. It's the same reason why I refuse to buy Silent Hill 1 in the UK, because that's cut as well.
What a shame.
Yeah, the US version is the only version of Silent Hill 1 that's not censored. Even the Japanese version is censored.
Yeah, that really surprised me.
Yeah, it surprised me too. Okay, now doing that, I've completely forgotten what the hell we're supposed to be doing now.
Oh, we got the detonator. We gotta go
That's
back.
right. Yep. Talk to me. Where are my detonators? Where am I going for the detonators? Am I going up?
Yes. You go up the emergency stairs from the
right.
main room, and then you go right. I agree, Radar. Those are the best. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Oh, in Resi 1, yeah. I was kind of gutted that they changed the voices in the GameCube one. I understand why they did, but I loved the voice acting. Stop! Don't open that door!
Yeah.
What was that? Maybe it's Chris.
Is this Chris's blood?
What is it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Barry, look out! It's a monster! Stand back, Jill. I'll take care of this. Because they changed it from "you were almost a Jill sandwich" to "if I hadn't found you could have fit neatly into a sandwich," and it's like, it's just not the same, Barry. It's just not the same. But apparently, because when I first played Resident Evil 1, I was like, this voice acting is perfect, and I assumed it was all done on purpose. You know, because the game is essentially a B movie, so it had really bad B movie acting. So I was like, okay, this all fits really well. This is awesome. It was only years later that I found out that no, it wasn't supposed to be ironic. That was what they considered good. And apparently they did a Japanese dub originally, but the director hated it because he said it was crap. And then went with that American dub, thinking that it was awesome.
Well, I'm glad he did.
Well, yeah, so am I. I'm glad, but like I said, I thought it was all done, you know, tongue in cheek, you know, as all par for the cause. But no, apparently not. And I was like, okay. I mean, I get it. It'd be like me trying to direct Japanese actors. I would know whether they were doing it good or not. I don't speak Japanese. But yeah. Because that's like what I was saying, and also, I mean, they direct people differently anyway. As I was saying to you before, the reason why Other M's voice acting is so appalling isn't because the actress was bad. It's because the director told her to do it that way. Because they have a different they have a different understanding of what stoic means in Japan. You know, to show no emotion means you're hardcore, whereas obviously in the West, to show no emotion means you're bored. You know. So that's why it came out that way, I think.
I agree with that, yeah.
Right, where am I going? This way.
Yeah, I think you just go straight through and then you cut left after you leave this room.
Ah, yes, of course. So, do I combine them and then stick them on the wall, do I?
Yeah, I think you can just walk up to the wall and then use it. Or the door, wherever it says it. I think.
No, it looks like I've got to come. No, okay, combined it. Alright, doesn't. Where do I want to use it then? No, alright. Alright, give over. Bloody buttons. Alright. The door is broken, I can't get through, there's no choice but to take out the wall. Alright, well, can I use it here then? Yes! That's not the wall, that's the door. Right, excellent. Cool. Oh, certainly made a mess of that. What are we talking about in chat? I'm sorry, I am not really...
Just talking about the voice acting in PS1 games, if it was used a lot, and then in some cases no, and then in some cases, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think as soon as they moved on to CDs, it was like, right, we can fill this with loads of audio crap. Let's hire the cheapest actors we can find and add loads of voice stuff to our games. Which is fine, it kept the cost of the games down. I mean, one of the reasons why games development costs so much now is not only because... Oh, is he going to do the spin round in the swivel chair thing? Good God.
You'll see.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
That's
Yes,
it, Chief.
that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy and she will turn into a zombie within the hour like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Oh, he's the perfect villain. And just to think, taxidermy used to be my hobby. Apparently, you read somewhere that he hunted her like an animal, didn't he? And then killed her with a crossbow or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just kind of makes mention of it. I know there's
I'd really
also
like to be
the
alone
novels that S.D. Perry wrote.
Oh,
And it
apparently
kind of-
they're awful though.
I read them. They're a lot of fun, but they're not like you should take this as serious canon. It's just a fun read.
Yeah. Well, apparently, S.D. Perry, is that a guy or a girl?
It's actually a woman.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And the reason why you can't shoot the locks in Resident Evil 1 is because they're all like rigged with explosives or something.
I didn't remember reading that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, I've not read them because all I've heard is that they're fucking awful, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, I mean, I have them all, but I got them from a used bookstore, and they're like I said, they're just fun to read, and like I said, it doesn't even make any sense. Like she has this one character, Trevor, who's sort of, I guess he's the plot device in order for people to kind of know what's going on and sort of coalesce all the novels,
Okay.
but
Oh,
makes
excuse me.
no sense to like overall, because I mean, obviously he's not part of any of this.
Right. Well, okay. I had
I think this is where you meet Sherry.
a stuffed animal. And to think, taxidermy used to be a hobby of mine.
He's just mildly insane.
Oh yeah, just a touch. Oh, I'm hearing child footsteps. Various objects of art, nothing useful. Oh. Get that child. Oh, okay. She did a round robin on me. Secretary's diary. B. June 8th. As I was striding up the chief's room, he burst through the door with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I've started working here, but that's the second time I've seen him like this. The last time was when I bumped into that statue, only this time he looked even more agitated than ever. I seriously thought for a moment that he was going to hurt me. June 15th. I finally discovered what the chief has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know, my life will be in serious danger. It's getting late already. I'm just going to have to take this one day at a time. Ah, and I guess she's dead. Oh, there's a switch. Can I press the switch? I will. Hey, illumination. Oh, hello, little girl. Shoot her!
Wait. Let me go.
Shoot her in the leg.
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
Okay. So Claire's like 5'4". I mean, how
Leon,
small is
come
this
in.
girl?
I found the girl. and I
She's supposed to be
cleared the
like
wreckage that
12 or
was blocking the
13.
corridor.
So I'm
Seriously?
gonna guess
She's-
she's.
Got it.
Yeah.
She's less than 4 foot.
Maybe she's 10. I don't know. I'm really not sure how old she's supposed to be.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
And the next time we see her, she's running
Sherry,
around in a
Do you know where your parents
fucking
are?
hospital
They both
gown
work
with
at the Umbrella
Wesker's
Chemical
son.
near the city limits.
The chemical plant? And what are you doing here?
I mean, it was kind
My
of
mom
cool if they
called
brought Sherry
and
back.
told
You're
me
like,
to go
oh,
to the
nice.
police
You didn't
station
just leave
because it
her
was
in the
too
dust.
dangerous to
But
stay at home.
I don't know.
From the look of things,
Kind of
I'd
like,
say she
I
was
wouldn't have
probably
chosen
right.
this
But
life
it's
for her.
dangerous here as well. You'd
Well,
better come with
no.
me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Oh, see you later, Sherry. I will. No, well, basically, isn't the story in 6 that Sherry's got part of the virus in her, but it makes her superhuman or something?
Yeah, she still has the G virus strain in her.
Oh, can I
So-
set this one on fire as well? Can I?
I don't think so. I think actually, maybe not. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
don't think so.
I've not got the lighter on me anyway, so so tough shit if I can. And doesn't look like do anything there.
I think that was the whole thing, was just to come in here and talk to her.
A goblet. Nothing extraordinary.
Yeah, Radar, it's Birkin. William and Annette Birkin. Partners with Albert Wesker.
Yeah. Yeah, they wonder why they end up both being dead.
Oh, I didn't even see that comment Miss Mom made.
What's that?
She says RE2 looks better than RE Director's Cut.
I guess so. I mean, that's the reason why they cancelled 1.5, because it looked too much like 1. You know, the one that had Eliza Walker and Leon, rather. They said it wasn't good enough, there wasn't a high enough poly count on the characters, etc. And that's one of the reasons why they canned it. And, you know, basically started from scratch.
It'd be cool if that was a DLC at some point, which that'll never ever happen.
Chief?
Well, you can play 1.5.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
fans managed to get hold of code, and I mean, it's not the whole. Obviously, not the whole game is playable, but you can play a large chunk of 1.5.
Nice.
Yeah, you play it through.
Awesome.
Play it like I'm playing this. Play it through EPSXE. Oh, the heart key. Excellent. I can't remember the heart door was, but that's all good.
It's in the where the safe is.
Oh, right. Yes.
So the double blue doors
Yeah.
with all the zombies. I think this is where that one plaque goes.
Does it? Okay.
think.
Chief's
Maybe
diary.
not.
September 23rd. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turns out to be true. September 24th. I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police actions, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. September 26th. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I chose to give her. Yep, psychopath. But is it psychopath or is it sociopath? I can never remember.
I feel like psychopath would
Yeah.
be more apt than socio, because I think socio you just have the tendencies, but I don't think you act on them.
Yeah, okay, so it looks like we got three holes. The sacrifice died by the claw of the jaguar. Or we say, was it? Yeah, in England we say jaguar. You say something else, don't
Jaguar.
you? Jaguar, that's it.
It's one word, like no. I guess.
Well, you see that
Only you.
that fourth letter. That's a U. Jaguar.
We just say jaguar.
You say jaguar.
Exactly.
The Atari Jaguar.
Yeah.
Love it. The blood
What's funny
forms
though
a
is the
serpent.
car commercials. They pronounce it Jaguar. Like they have a British person
Oh
in
right,
America
really?
doing the commercials.
No way. That's awesome.
It's funny.
So yeah, Serpent 1, Thingy 1, and Eagle 1, okay? And the gateway of doom will open. Yeah, again, something that you really think you're going to find in a police station, right? Okay, well, I've got more doors to open, and I haven't opened another diamond door, and I've got the heart key, so... Let's go cruising. What's going on in chat?
Just talking about stuff.
Well, it's 10 o'clock, so I think what I'll do is I'll find the next save room, and that's where we'll call it for tonight. So I've been streaming an hour and a half now, so... But
Yeah,
definitely making
pretty far.
definitely making progress, yeah. I'm trying to remember where's the closest save room.
Go towards the camera and the first door on your right.
Oh yes, lovely. Lovely, right. Well actually, before I do that, I can take one of these plaques, can't I, and stick it in the thing. So I've got one, haven't I? A whole one. So I've only got half a blue stone, so that's no good to anyone. There we go. Right. I'll go and stick that in. And then I think we'll pick this up again next Wednesday. Because, I mean, how far do you think I am now? About halfway? Third of the way?
Halfway finished with the police station.
Okay. Because I've got the sewer section, and then there's a train, isn't there, or something?
Yeah, there's the sewer section, and then that leads you to the secret lab, and then that eventually leads you to the train.
Yeah, and the train's the end, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Right, cool. So does this door to doom, is that what's opening the door to the lab?
I think this is his secret weird room, like where he takes his animals and people and have them stuffed.
His victims.
Yeah. Which I think that leads to... I don't know if this leads to the sewers or not. I can't remember.
No, I mean, I don't know. Okay, right, I'm just going to check if I need to drop anything off or take anything, and then we'll save it. No, one herb's good. Alright, could do with combining that. Oh, actually, since I've got a first aid spray, I might as well whack that in there. Or what's actually better? Is a first aid spray or is a red and green herb? Which one, on a scale of 1 to 10, which is better to use? Because obviously a first aid spray gives you full health, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they both give you full health.
Oh, okay, well I'll just leave it like that then.
So.
Oh, well, it would help if I got an ink room, wouldn't it? I thought I was playing Resident Evil 4 there for a minute.
With, I think it's Nightmare Mode on RE7, you have to collect tapes in order to save your game.
Yeah, I haven't tried that myself, I only finished it on normal.
It's actually really easy to save up tapes. They give you, I'm not gonna say they give you a lot, but as long as you conserve it, you'll have a bunch.
I'm down to 5 ink ribbons now, so I might have to slow down on my saving while I play. Though I suppose I could just cheat and use a save state since I'm emulating it, but you know, I'm trying to play it properly at the very least. Okay, so that is where I shall conclude our stream tonight. So thank you, Swifty.
Yep, no problem.
For joining me tonight, and this seems to work quite well. So we'll do this again for Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Are we going to be doing it this Friday? Do you know if you're about?
I should be free. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Right, no worries. Okay then, guys, we will be back on Friday with Tomb Raider 1, Part 3 of that. Where are we in Tomb Raider now? We're
St. Francis is falling.
That's it. We're fighting Pierre, aren't we?
Yes. We're about to do a bunch of fun rooms.
All right, awesome. And then Saturday, I'll be back with. I keep saying it's going to be Gemini Rue, and I think I've said that now 4 weeks in a row, and it hasn't happened. I've either played something else, or last Saturday we didn't even do a stream. So it will probably be Gemini Rue, but then I did recently get I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, so I'm eager to have a look at that too. So I'll flip a coin. And then Sunday will be the final part of Silent Hill 3, because all I've got to do is fight the boss. And I'm going to try and do it with the katana blade so I can get the infinite machine gun on my second run through, so that's going to be a nightmare.
Aw, Radar, you will be there at our epic Tomb Raider-ness.
No worries, Radar.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you're going to see him.
And then I might stream Monday, Tuesday next week, but I'm not sure. But definitely we'll be back next Wednesday, 8:30 PM GMT, for another part of Resident Evil 2 and see if I can actually get out of the police precinct. So, thank you to everyone that has tuned in tonight. I hope it's been fun. Oh, I'm getting tired, so I'm going to stop rambling now and I shall leave you. And I hope you have a great rest of your week, and hopefully see you all Friday for some Tomb Raider. Ciao. Say bye, Swifty.
Oh, bye. Later.
Ciao.